Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare.
Maharaj, how is it that Advaita Acharya can be Maha Vishnu and Sadashiva?
Maha Vishnu and Shiva.
Sadashiva.
Sadashiva and Maha Vishnu have similar position. That is, the Jiva Tattva as a whole represented in Shiva, as a whole. If the whole Jiva Tattva is represented in a symbolic way, that comes to the delivery of Shiva. And Shiva has got twofold characteristic, with adaptability of two sides. One, he can exploit this misconceived world, and he can serve the real world. But when he goes to serve the real world, that is Shivaloka, so it's called Sadashiva, the more original form of representation of Shiva there. And there, the Vishnu, that Shiva is also utilized for the first officer to serve for the this mundane world, the misunderstood world. So Narayana enters in one aspect, in one function. He enters there and manipulates through him. So if I had to look at the manipulator, then there is Maha Vishnu. And where the inspiration is has come and through whom it is working, then we find Shiva. The delegation of Maha Vishnu come in Shiva. So there is an eternal post created at the bottom of this whole of Brahmanda. That is the misunderstood aspect of the world. The eternal position of an officer, the delegation of Vishnu in the creation and the management of this world. If we look at the inner function, there is Maha Vishnu. And Maha Vishnu is utilizing the highest representation of this Maya world, the jeev as a whole, searching after. It is incomplete, imperfect. Whenever any southern Indian people approached me when I was there in Madras, Shiva is greater or Vishnu is greater, I used to point out them this thing, that Shiva's type is a searching, a type, a penance. He is practicing penances and the searching after truth is not complete. But Vishnu is always full. Generally, Vishnu avatar is seen to be full with his own, not searching for any higher promotion or higher object. But Shiva is the type who is searching and inquiring and making penances to attain his end. So he is a want, but he is trying his utmost to eliminate his inner want. There is a type of that, seeking after truth, searching after truth, and taking penances. But Narayan, he does not take, he is full in himself. Generally, you see, where so many the solution, so many problems none can solve, then at last they come to Narayan and he comes and solves the matter. His position is like that. He is self-contented and he is the giver of the highest solution of, in case of very intricate position, which cannot be solved by any other.
Maharaj, did Ramachandra really do Shiva Puja?
Yes, he did.
Why?
In a formal way, as he came as human beings, Krishna also, in Dwaraka life, he also showed so many, even the Brahmins and so many observance of Varnashram Dharma. He did. He also served his Guru. He went to Gurukul. It was all in human way. He wanted to Jajjada Charti Sistas Tatta Devi Darujana Sajat Pramanam Kulate Logastadami Utsi Devi Jime Loka No Kujyam Karmuchedaham Sankarisachakatasram Mahana. What the higher personality does, the others follow. So, Nabuddhi Bhedam Jane Dugganam Karma Sanginam, in Gita it is what we want, the answer given in Bhagavad Gita. If I do not observe all these things, the public won't care to observe and they will be lost. So I have to do. So Ramchandra, as he came here to teach a particular type of lesson to the public in this mundane world. And as mundane, he had to approach all the duties. Only in special cases he asserted himself. So he began the worship of the ocean, the person ocean. But ocean did not care to come to him. The sea, when just before the construction of the bridge from India to Lanka, he, to keep the honor of the sea, he fasted whole day and he worshipped the deity of sea and wanted to ask her permission, but she did not care to come to appear. Then he asked Lakshman, he ordered Lakshman, no, she is not coming, give my arrow and bow. I shall make the whole sea a dried pit. The whole water I should draw out of her. When the sea could, the goddess of sea, she could understand this, she ran and fell on his pit. In this way, he came in human form and to show to the public how an ideal king should go on in discharging his duty. He was conscious of that. So, a human way he behaved in almost everywhere. So once he worshipped worshipped many, worshipped Shiva also. And also gave respect to the Brahmins. So many, like a human being.
Maharaj, is Hanumanji and Ganesh and Subramanya, are they Anshas or Jivas?
Hanumanji as a devotee Saraswat is eternal, abode is Ayodhya and Vaikuntha. And what you say is Hanuman, Saraswat.
Ganesh, Ganapati.
And Ganapati, sometimes within him some function of Vishnu enters and works. Some delegation is found sometimes. Ganapati means Vinayaka, that is the leader of the Democratic Party. Gon means many, and the leader of the many. Generally, they are misdoers. But Vinayaka, they represent the voice of the people, voice of the self-seekers. People are generally foreign people on bondage, they are self-seekers. And the Ganesh is the leader of them. So they are satisfied when one is going to begin a good action, any good attempt, give some in way of bribe, something they don't come to prevent my good attempt. I am satisfied. So in the beginning, the Vinayaka, Vishnukara, whose nature is always to disturb the good people. They are given something. I am giving this, you go, oh, don't disturb me. Disturbing element. That is Ganesha. And also there is sometimes we see there is some dedicated power in Ganesha. In Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned, wherever you will find any power concentrated, you may think that I am there. That Vibhuti Yoga. In this way. Wherever any power, anything big, anything greatness you find in the extraordinary, you must think that my power in any way is there. Tapasya also. My parents says, they want to acquire some power and they pray and I have to give him something. In this way.
So Ganesh is Jiva Shakti or Sarup Shakti?
Ganesh. Ganesh is not Sarup Shakti. And the Kartikeya, he is also sometimes dedicated power because to kill a great demon, the Kartika was necessary. And the peculiar, some potency to be attached there to make him successful in his campaign. Just as sometimes the leader of the party is promised some reward. Oh, you control your men. I am rewarding you with this little thing, and you control your party. A form of bribe. So, for the benefit of the people and for the good administration, many things to be adopted by the administrator. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Gaur, Hare Gaur, Hare Gaur, Hare Gaur, Hare.
Maharaj,
Yes.
after Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu, no one could approach Nrsimhadev to pacify him except Prahlad Maharaj. Why didn't Lakshmi approach him if Lakshmi was his eternal consort?
That was to make the position of Prahlad Maharaj unique in the relation of service to Nrsimhadeva. Lakshmi Devi, she withdrew herself and purposely told that. And apparently it was also convincing for the peculiar figure of Nrsimhadeva. Lakshmi Devi, she told that I am afraid to approach him. He is in a furious mood. But only this has been taken for Prahlad's cause, benefit. So only Prahlad can approach him, and he will find in a loving mood. And otherwise he is now in a furious mood, and approach from any other quarter will have a clash between his present mood and from any other mood from any other quarter. But this is meant only for Prahlad, this furious figure. And Prahlad's approach will be considerate and will be a real path to the solution to minimize his anger. That was a general common sense. And by that, Prahlad's devotion that was eulogized. And Lakshmi Devi herself told that I am afraid to approach him, and he's so much enraged and on the Prahlad. And it was the nature, it was the truth. And thereby Prahlad's position was enhanced as a devotee.
So also in Radha Kunda, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he spoke about Prahlad Maharaj in the Bhagavatam.
Not Radha Kunda.
Not Radha Kunda.
In Vrindavan, he asked his sannyasi disciple to explain about Prahlad Maharaj Shuddha Bhakti from Bhagavatam, and not to indulge in describing the pastimes of Krishna and the Gopi and others, because it is too high. We must begin from the first plane of bhakti, then that is above, Pujala Ragavata Gaurava Bangi. That is high, the Sahajiya has taken down in this mundane rasa in Vrindavan. So, to discourage them that what you are doing in Vrindavan and thinking you are Gopi and this Krishna in this way, you are, this is all false, wrong, this is all hell. You have created a hell in Vrindavan. So beginning from ABC, the Shuddha Bhakti, Allah, Shuddha Bhakti, then go step by step to the higher devotional. And in the Samkunda and the Radhakunda, in that barrier, he himself used to explain Upadeshamrita of Rupa Goswami, and not any 10th Kando, any Radha Krishna Lila, but Upadeshamrita. He explained himself there, and we were the listeners, audience. Gaur Sundar.
In which position are the teachings of Rishabdev?
Huh?
The teachings of Rishabdev.
Of?
Rishabdev.
Rishabdev. No, what part you want to learn?
That where are these teachings placed?
What stage of devotion?
Huh?
In which devotional stage? Like you say, Prahlad is Shuddha Bhakti.
We would give particular instance.
Of his teachings.
Oh.
Like Nayam Deho Deha Bhajami Loke.
This is in general bhakti. In Bharat, in Rishabhadeva, it is ordinary, general bhakti. And Ambarish also. Maybe they come in Shantarasa.
As we are told that Bharat Maharaj, who was attracted to the deer, he fell from the stage of Bhava Bhakti. He fell due to attachment for the deer, but he was in the stage of Bhava Bhakti. Still he fell.
It may be considered the lowest stage of Bhava Bhakti, or it may be considered that to give us warning, it has been shown like that. That the Lord himself sometimes comes to teach us, taking what is impossible, taking him only to show. So, Bhava Bhakti, what to speak of Bhava Bhakti, it has also been warned against that from Swarup Siddhi also one may fall down. Only in Vastu Siddhi they are saved. When they attain Vastu Siddhi, they are saved eternally. Even in Swarup Siddhi, there may be danger. The fullest attainment, but not actually accepted, participated in the real Lila. As fitness is in perfection, but no recognition. Fitness before recognition is also dangerous, something like that. When recognized, you are safe. Before that, from fitness, you may lose the chance of getting that. It may be possible. That is Swarup-Siddhi. One has attained his highest position. But after that, Vastu-Siddhi is that recognition, entrance by the higher sphere. Yes, he is one of us, admitted. Then you are. They look after. The government will look after you. Otherwise you are in individual consideration. Something like that. That is also within the jurisdiction of Swarup Shakti. But there in Swarup Shakti also there are division, higher lower. So the recognition by the Vastu Siddhi. Formally it is told, when one has attained Swarup Siddhi, then where the Krishna Lila in Prapancha, in the material sphere is going on, he receives a call from there. And then he enters. He is allowed to have entrance into that Bhaumo Lila. Bhaumo Lila. And from some rehearsal, and then he is taken in eternally. Something like that. A recognition. A rehearsal and recognition. And before that, that government recommended rehearsal and recognition, his fate is uncertain.
So Krishna